just want to bring you some more breaking news now on those strikes on Houthi rebels by the US and UK tonight. John Craig has got the very latest update for us. John.
Gillian, we have two statements. One is from a joint statement from Australia, Bahrain, Canada, the Netherlands, United Kingdom and USA on the additional strikes. There's also one from the Ministry of Defence with some words from Grant Shapps, the Defence Secretary. Now, the joint statement talks about how the militaries of the US and UK, at the direction of their respective governments, with support from Australia, Bahrain, Canada and the Netherlands, conducted what they're describing as an additional round of proportionate and necessary strikes against 8 Houthi targets. That's 8 Houthi targets in Yemen, in response to the Houthis' continued attacks against international and commercial shipping, as well as naval vessels transiting the Red Sea. The statement says these precision strikes are intended to disrupt and degrade the capabilities that the Houthis use to threaten global trade and the lives of innocent mariners, and are in response to a series of illegal, dangerous and destabilising Houthi actions since our coalition strikes on January the 11th. Including anti-ship ballistic missile and unmanned aerial system attacks that struck 2 US-owned merchant vessels. Now, the statement goes on to say, today's strike specifically targeted a Houthi underground storage site and locations associated with the Houthis' missile and air surveillance capabilities. So, that is the bulk of a statement, a joint statement from all those six countries. Let me tell you what the Ministry of Defence here is saying. Well, I'll tell you first of all what Mr. Shapps has said. This is Mr. Shapps' statement. Dangerous Houthi attacks on shipping in the Red Sea have continued to threaten the lives of sailors and disrupt shipping at an intolerable cost to the global economy. He says, along with our US partners, we've conducted a further round of strikes in self-defence. Aimed at degrading Houthi capabilities, this action will deal another blow to their limited stockpiles and ability to threaten global trade. Alongside our ongoing diplomatic efforts, we'll continue to support regional stability across the Middle East, working hand in hand with our like-minded partners. And the Ministry of Defence is also saying that in these further strikes, 4 RAF Typhoon FGR-4s, supported by a pair of Voyager tankers, joined US forces in a deliberate strike against Houthi sites in Yemen. The statement goes on to say, our aircraft used pave way for precision-guided bombs to strike multiple targets at two military sites in the vicinity of Sanana airfield. The locations were being used to enable the continued intolerable attacks against international shipping, and in line of concluding, the MOD says, a very rigorous analysis was applied in planning the strikes to minimise any risk of civilian casualties. And as with the previous strikes, the aircraft bombed at night to mitigate yet further any such risks. It's worth also pointing out, of course, that these strikes followed a phone call between the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and President Biden a little earlier this evening.